Just over 3 laps to go. It's England in front, Canada second, New Zealand third, Wales 4, and Scotland in 5th place.
Well, apart from the positive running of Colin Reitz, I'm very impressed with the crowd here, David. You were talking about them yesterday, taking part very enthusiastically in that 10,000 metres, and they're cheering all around the stadium, and there's a Scotsman only in 5th place here, and they're giving him a terrific reception, as well as Colin Reitz, the leader. So it's great to see big athletics back at the Meadowbank Stadium, and it's great to see this Scottish crowd taking it to their heart.
They're enjoying seeing that young Scot up there. It's the teenager, he's only 19, Tom Hanlon, wearing 6'8". He's just back from the World Junior Championship, where he just missed a medal. He was 4th in that. Of course, Brendan, as we all know, these distance events, really, you get better as you get older, and 19's a bit young for this.
Well, you get better as you get older for a certain time, and then you deteriorate like I'm doing these days. But this is an exciting race. The big four that we suggested early in the race are now together. Roger Hackney, having picked his way through the field, and is just lying a little bit off the pace there in 4th place from Wales. So there's a Welshman, a Canadian, an Englishman, Colin Reitz, and Peter Renner. Now, Peter Renner attacking with 2 laps to go. This is exactly what they thought he would do, because he's a very, very strong runner, and he seems to lack a finish. Whereas Graeme Fell in 2nd place feels as though he's got all the cards. He feels as though he can lead or he can follow. And he was the silver medalist in the last Commonwealth Games. He's determined to do well here, but I'm sure his presence in the race is spurring Colin Reitz on, because Colin Reitz is just falling off that pace, looks as though he's beginning to struggle, and Hackney's coming back. So this is boiling up to be the great race that we half expected it would be. It's even better than that.
There's 4 in with a chance of the gold, silver and bronze. New Zealand lead, Canada second, Wales go into 3rd place with Roger Hackney, and England, Colin Reitz 4th. About 7-8 metres covering them all. It's important now for Hackney not to let the gap grow. He's one of the fastest finishers, but Reitz appears to be in trouble. He's had problems all season with injuries. He's only run 2 steeplechases. But he's within sight of the finish, just over a lap to go, and that can help. But Renner is really kicking it in. Fell in 2nd place, hangs on. Hackney's struggling in 3rd place. Looking very heavy-legged. Colin Reitz in 4th place, reviving a little bit as he catches Hackney. And Hackney begins to close again on the first 2. Still Renner leading and looking very, very strong. Graeme Fell, though, moves up outside him, and he's gone very early. It's a very, very positive move by big Graeme Fell, and he hasn't broken Renner yet. And Colin Reitz reviving now. The water jump from 1 barrier left, and Hackney's beginning to close on Renner as Fell stretches away. The water jump all important. Got to accelerate hard into it. And he did just that. And gets away better than Renner. There's a real scrap out now for the medals. It's going to be gold for Graeme Fell, surely. 1 barrier left in Canada. And Roger Hackney sprints his way into 2nd place, and the silver for Wales, but he's under threat again, but going away from the other 2. Graeme Fell for Canada wins the gold. Roger Hackney takes the silver for Wales. Colin Reitz the bronze for England, with the gallant Peter Renner having run himself to a standstill, finishing in 4th place and out of the medals once more. Renner, who did the hard work there. That's Nick Peach finishing in 5th place for England. 6th is Gilchrist. 7th is McColgan of Northern Ireland. 8th is Eddie Wedderburn of England. But Renner really worked very, very hard for nothing. He was 5th 4 years ago and 4th today. But Graeme Fell, the Englishman who now lives in Canada, the current Canadian champion, takes Commonwealth gold. The time about 8:24. I think the best time ever run in Scotland. But that was much more of a race than a battle with the watch. The clock didn't matter, and the conditions not conducive to really fast running.